Here we are again. Let's have a look at the formula that we found here on the piece of paper. I'll go to my Evernote so I can zoom it in a little bit more. Okay, so on the left we have two elements. So this was silver and carbon. Then here we have carbon and gold that are combined, it seems. I don't know if you can fuse two elements, get a bar out, and then use a fusion of those two with a third element. Not sure, but we don't really have a number for how much of this third element we need, except for maybe whatever is in the hat over there. Because this thing is circled, perhaps being most important. Like there is this being circled for silver, this being circled also for silver, so that's not very useful. This is maybe, if you take copper, 40 grams of copper transmutes into gold. Okay, so far this is a little bit too much information there. Okay, and another teleporter. Huh, okay, that's a little strange, because we already found two teleporters on this science world. So perhaps we are now on a 5th level. Let's check our tower, and yes, we are the 5th level here. But only are one level higher, perhaps for the fairies. And we have the warriors talking to the bards. So let's see. Warriors love music. The chosen one, come to the fortress. So the warriors call these bards the chosen ones. So let's see. Warriors love music. So in the language of the bards, that would be, you start with music. A little while ago since I played this here, so let me look for the symbol for music. So you would start with music, the target of the sentence, so music, comma, warriors love. So now we need the sign for warrior. Here, warrior, and it's not just one warrior but plural warriors, and plural you add this sign, and then love was this one. chosen one, come to the fortress. How would this translate? It's a little odd with the comma at the start. Perhaps this would be... No, I was about to say the same structure of sentence, but mostly the bards here end their sentence with a verb. So, to fortress, chosen ones come, I think would be the logical thing. So you start with fortress, like to fortress, chosen one is the bards, and then come, join, so I need a verb which has the dot on the right side. Speak one to find ascend, perhaps, play. So come could be ascend, but I think not. So fortress, chosen one, go. And now we need to translate the language of the bards into the language of the warriors. So instruments bards possess. This would be bards possess instruments. So we need first bard, warrior, here. So the chosen, plural. Okay, so this is wrong. Can I exit here? No. Okay, so I have to reset. So plural chosen would be plural chosen. Possess. So now it's a verb, and the warriors put the verb in the middle. So possess. Possess instruments. So we need plural. And then instrument was, I believe, one of these, the astrological signs. Then music, bards love to play. So we start with bards, plural, chosen one, love, play, and then music. So love, love, play, play. Was there a sign for play? Perhaps it is create, carry, possess. Because the warriors were very strict on duty. I don't think they had a word for play, so perhaps it is make, create, and then music. So not instrument, but music. Yes. So they create music. To the fortress, bards will come. So we start with bards, plural, plural, chosen. Come. Perhaps it is go, pass. Fortress. What was the symbol for fortress? This one? Okay, and he puts his 2 thumbs up. Thumbs up for this guy. Alright, awesome. So we have now connected the warriors to the bards, the devotees to the servants, and also the warriors to the devotees. So that's why these 3 lines have been created. Each of these dots represents one of the peoples. One of these that we do not have a connection with yet are the scientists, but we are going very well in deciphering the language of the scientists. There's only these 3 symbols left to confirm, so we are pretty close. So that was the message, the tower, and we have our teleporter here. And there is a staircase here. So let me just check. I believe I came from the library. Yeah, so we went full circle over there. So I'm going to go back, take a screenshot of this screen. And say go left when standing in front of the library, take door. Okay, so we came from up there, we go downstairs, we went into the library, and I think we interacted with everything there. So there is this staircase down that is still open, and I don't know if we went this way. Let me just check what screen that was. Don't think we've... Aha, and this brings us back to the start where we have the map. So we have now found the transformer, the refactory or the restaurant that meant laboratories, the silver mine, gold mine, copper mine that is closed because the monster is there, then the library, and then the fairy gate. Okay. So just to eliminate what is down these steps. Okay, that's another one of our odd purple gates that we have not figured out yet how these work. We need a key for them. Every one of them has had this exact same symbol for it, but we do not have that key yet. I'm thinking perhaps we will need to visit the world of the fairies to get this key. Let me take a screenshot. And also mark where this gate is. So I'll copy this text. So go left when standing in front of library, take the staircase down. Okay. Now, what is left to us is these 3 symbols: help, read, fire, create, make. Now, I think this will just lead us up to a place we've already been to. Yeah, to our fusion lab, and we cannot exit this way, so it's kind of a closed loop thing. So what we need to do is melt our silverware into a bar to power our fusion machine, or give it at least that fourth element that we are missing. Okay, here we are. So we are now in laboratory number 2. Now that we have a few more symbols, so this I think was the ruler. We had the machine that taught us how counting works. We had this sign with experiments that have failed. Let's see. So it's checking to see if any of these numbers that are here are already on this board. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm trying to find a good interpretation for these symbols. So this was closed laboratory 3. Now what I need to find is our machine here. Let me just check the map. So it might have been on the left side there. But why I'm back here is because these 3 symbols, fire, create, help, greet, I want to see, now that we have a bunch of words for the translation, what these people actually say. So we are seeking the formula. We are seeking transformation. Okay. Then what does this person say? The fairies created a door. Transformation will open the door. Yeah, okay. So that's what we've been trying to do. Fire and 3 elements creates transformation to open the door. cannot talk to these people. This is laboratory 2. And this is laboratory 3. We can go in the door, but here we bump into a dead end. So we have to go out. That seems to have now eliminated this whole right side of level 1. Nothing else that seems to be interactable there. So let's go to the left side. So he does say, I'm an alchemist. I greet you, help you, salute you, maybe. Here we have interacted with whatever we could. So maybe I'm trying to think why we have this lighter now. Was there a place that we need to start fire for ourselves, or do we need to go back down to the monster and do something with the fire because the monster is scared of fire? But I cannot remember that there were any options that we have not taken. This grate here seems to be, perhaps it is an elevator that can come down. Nothing to do here. And this is our machine to create a bar of a type of metal. So we are going to melt this silverware. I will start the flow of heat because we hear a bubbling sound when I turn that on. Then I take, when I click here, the silverware. The machine is now loaded with metal. When I pull this lever, I can add heat. Okay, the machine is warm enough. And I press the blue button to create a bar of silver. So we created a bar of silver now. Oh, this was the rock slide. Let's go around. We can avoid that one altogether by taking this door. We went there through this dangerous area. Then I just want to check out this silver mine, if there was anything that I missed. Left side, I think, is where we helped this person. He says, you helped me. Yeah. Down here is the teleporter. Then I want to go back up. Now that I have this bar of silver. Back here was staircase, yes. This leads us up to the library. Now, what you can do is press the Shift key on the keyboard to look what things are interactable, and I just want to check on this level of the library, did I miss anything? So I talk to this person. He says, are you searching for a book? Then we have this book that we checked. That I think one of them gave us a schematic of the machine, how to use it, but we did figure that out ourselves. Then we have here gold, silver, and how important they are, or section 1, 2, 3, 4, perhaps. But nothing really else that we can do here. Okay, and here we are at the fusion lab, or the transformation lab, where we can now enter this silver bar. Okay, so this now means that we have enough of each of the metals or elements, silver, gold, copper, and carbon, to create a fusion reaction and then I am curious so this one said laboratory 5039. So that is perhaps how much of one certain element we need to add. And I'm curious then, was there an experiment with a number that was not correct? No, not really. So I wonder then why it says that name laboratory. That's kind of an odd thing to put in front of this symbol. Perhaps there is a clue in the machine that adds up numbers. Like there is a certain combination that you can enter for a hint, because this is kind of a mess. Like, what do you even make of this to do a fusion reaction? Because there is no way, so why I'm kind of in doubt that this one is a hint for where we are right now, is that there is no possible way, or at least there seems to be no possible way, to make 5039, because these weights are 500, so those add up to 100. This is 200 and 100, so this all in total is only 1900. So there is no way we can make 5039 of something. That's just not possible. So I think we try the machine that adds up numbers. So that was in laboratory number 2. Up the steps here. And then here we have our machine that can add up numbers. So perhaps this panel can slide open, or something will come out of these this thing at the bottom. So we need 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000. And we add to that 39. 3, 9. So is that the same symbol? Yes, it is. Did something else happen? Maybe you have to enter it on one side. No, it's the same number now. But it is this number in the hat. Maybe we look at the blackboard. Is there a combination of these formulas that add up to that number? Let me go to my Evernote and have a look at these formulas that we have here. Okay, so this is 19 plus 1, 2, 4, 1 plus, and then this is 6,008. So 19, that makes 1250, 1260, 7,268, so that's not it. Then again, 19 plus 1850, and again 6,008. So two numbers are the same. We add 609. And what I'm aiming at, let me write down the number there. where was it? Here, 5039. Okay, then we have third number 9205. That's already way too much. Plus 4, 1, 2, 6, I think. Yeah. Plus 9, no, not 9, 8, 9, 0, 8. Okay, this I cannot do by head. So let's see, 9205 plus 4126 plus 8908. So this is not a plus but an is, or equals. Here we have so we start with this number, so this is 479 and 8,552, 8,052 and 301. So that's 8,800. Well, let me just take the calculator here. So we start with 479, 8052 plus 301, 8,832. Now this has potential. All of these are pretty low numbers. So let me mark this with left side, then right side. Okay, so we have here 557, then here 3,000, 801, then 1,842, $6,200. Still too high. And this one has two very low numbers. So this is 43 plus 5,000 This is also going to be too much, isn't it? No, this is even 6,000. Six, 7, 1, 5. Then 912. Damn, I was really hoping we would get something useful out of this. But these were the failed experiments, so perhaps it's not a wonder. But maybe then 539 does mean that it is the total weight that we are looking for. And it could then be that one of these combinations on the paper that we have here with formulas is adding up to that number. Strange thing is though, there's not a whole lot of useful information here. So on the left side I only see 2, like this number is circled, this number is circled, but both of these are for the exact same symbol or exact same metal, being silver, because there were only there's only one element with the 2 dots on the side, and that was silver. So I'm trying to look for any numbers that could add up or subtract into that number 5039 here. But I don't really see a combination of that. Like this hint here in the hat is a very odd hint. Okay, so let's test something out. Let's go to our machine for fusion. I think so this did not do what I thought it was going to do. Little disappointing, I admit. So I'm wondering, for these 3 symbols, could be that they are they will be shown to us at the end. I'll have one last look around the kitchen or the restaurant here, or what did they call the place? The refectory, because it's almost dinner time at 8. Because perhaps the scientists are talking about a formula, or I missed something in there. So I just want to have a quick look around. Call them hungry boys. So the refectory is open. I can't talk to the person behind the counter, nothing here. This is where I stole the silverware to melt into the bar. And here we are. Okay, let's do a first experiment in which I want to create a fusion or a transformation of these two elements, so carbon and gold, using these two numbers. And see, can you create a fusion of two elements? Okay, first we take carbon, so let's press the button for carbon, and I take this number on the left, which is 162. So I need 162 grams. So 100 is it even possible to take 162? No, because I only have 4 of these. So this is only 140. So there is no way I can take 162 of something. So this number here, or at least this first one, is not possible to even take out. So I'm trying to just figure out what the hell this paper here could mean. So this one points to this number, which is 94, or perhaps 95. Yeah, 95. Is 95 a number that we can take? Also no, I think, because this is 40 and this is already 100. So that's not a number that I can take either. The number that is circled here. Okay, what is that? So this is 900. 90 or 29. 929. think that's possible. So this is 900, 500 plus 400. What was it? 900. This could be a 2 or a 1. 29 or 19. And what element? This points with an arrow to silver. Okay, so we have 900, 29. So this is a number for silver that I can use. Then perhaps this is carbon, like 230. Let's reset. 230 is a possibility, so let's try it out. Carbon. Let's take this one. 230 of carbon. And then perhaps this copper, 40 grams of copper. Now this hardly makes any real sense, I have to say. Let's test it out at the gate. No. Didn't really expect anything different there. So what number did I use? This one. So perhaps these in the square are the amounts that we need, and it is just about the order of the elements. Is this a possibility? We have 900. I already think that's not possible. 930. Although 930. But the question then is, of what element? 32, and then 650. I'm trying to see if there are any other hints. Is there always a certain order that these elements are added? But here I'm seeing start with gold, end with gold, gold in the middle. So that's not really a thing. Are there numbers that we see that have already been tested? Like of these ones that I just entered, 930, 32, 650. No, not really. So then I'm thinking, what could this hat possibly mean? 5039. Even if I put everything on the scale, how much weight is this? So this is 1,400. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 949. $1,499 times 3. So even if we put the maximum weight for 3 elements, it will never add up to whatever this number here is. So I am stumped. Okay, I've been thinking too long. I'm gonna break here, make dinner, eat, and then either start after dinner, just have a look at formulas, or I will continue tomorrow if I don't feel like it. So I'll end here. I'll see you in the next episode.